welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. I have a project share for the Paper Dolls for Poet collaboration, which is hosted by Poetspice here on YouTube. And our goal is to use our dies, and in my case, stamps that require paper piecing to create an image or embellishment. We are sharing our projects every Saturday at 10 a.m. in the month of July for 2026. We would love for you to watch, subscribe, and like all of the participants. I will have them all linked in the description box below. And if you would like to play along, you can do a video response and or Instagram post using the hashtag PaperDollsForPoet2026. And this is also a design team project for ASC craft supplies. My coupon codes are Michelle15 for the website, Michelle10 for the Etsy store. I'll have them linked in the description box below. And I used G45's Let's Get Artsy paper collection. And of course, this is an older paper collection. I am the worst at getting a paper collection and hanging onto it. I'm trying to be better, and I'm going through my stash and using things I have never used. And it's sad to say, but paper is my most favorite addiction in the crafting world. I love some pretty paper. And also, I have so many, if not almost all of the Julie netting dolls. I just have not colored as much in the last few years, so I love this collab. It has me getting my Copics out as well as my dolls. I love just coloring the dolls and fussy cutting the clothing out. I find that very relaxing. This doll, and I'm not sure how to say these names. I am the worst at pronunciation. And these were released in summer of 2021, and this is Milagros. And the other doll that I used is Maria. And I've used the Let's Get Artsy paper, and I did my little take on a, what is it, One Page Wonder, I think is what they're called. I did cut a piece off and move it around, so I have the triangle here, use some of the cut apart pieces here on the side, and it says Let's Get Artsy. So here's the front of her doll. I just thought she was so pretty, and I loved her outfit. And then on the back here we have our painting and then a cut apart, and I just made a pocket here and just have one of the pieces of the pattern in solid. So I've used the pattern in solid, some of the 12 by 12 cut aparts, die cuts, frames and tags, a little bit of all of the collection, and then I did leave everything where it could be a tuck spot. So then we have this little cut apart here, and I love the background with the butterflies, and then it coordinates with that strip there. So we'll close her back and then pull it over like this. So this is Maria, and she did have a face, but I chose not to use it. So I just used some tape and put it on there, inked it, peeled the tape off, and then stamped so she didn't have a face. And then we just have the pocket. I took the excess piece that I cut off here and put on this to make the pocket. And I used a paper clip and put a seam binding bow. I just loved the florals in this, so bright and cheerful. And I guess that's the same as the smaller. So I used the 12 by 12 cut aparts as well as the 8 by 8. And then that just slides back in there. And on this piece, you just pull it over like so. And I did use a punch along that, so there you can see it. And then a little die cut piece there, another little cut apart. And we have another cut apart piece there that says Be a Dreamer. And then just another piece of paper with a paper clip and a seam binding bow. And here we have the paper like her dress. And then I did border punch a strip and just put all along, so that would make the scalloped punch here stand out. It worked out really well. And of course, I used some of my tab punches here and here. And put this back, and then fold this over, and we have another pocket with a piece of paper, so you can put photos or journaling. and just slide it back in like so. Well, maybe. There we go. And then another die cut, and then another cut apart. And then it says art, it makes a C, Paul Klee. And then down here we have Let's Get Artsy. This is my project share for this week. I hope everybody has a fabulous day. So make sure to visit all of the ladies in the description box below. Bye-bye.